Good day, sir. I'm Rengie Mariano from BS Criminology 3-1. So these are the first part of our report, which is Fundamentals of Traffic Control. Traffic control. Generally, it refers to procedures, devices, and communication systems that help vehicles and vessels safely share the same roads, rails, waterways, or airspace. Traffic control establishes a set of rules and instructions that drivers, pilots, train engineers, and ship captains rely on to avoid collisions and other hazards. Safe travel for pedestrians is an additional goal in highway traffic control. Letter A. As applied to land transportation. A system of traffic engineering employing prescribed traffic rules and regulations and devices such as signals and markings to relieve vehicular congestion and air pollution and to promote safety and pedestrian mobility usually in heavily populated urban areas. Letter B. Control techniques. Following are the comprehensive system used. Number 1. Access road meters to monitor and control motorway. Number 2. Closed circuit television surveillance to detect quickly and any deterioration in traffic flow. And lastly, emergency services to provide aid in case of accident and injury. Letter C. Other traffic control techniques include number 1. The use of one-way streets. 2. Enforcement of traffic flow regulations. 3. Channelization or building traffic islands, turning lanes, and so on. And lastly, the use of traffic signals. Letter D. Highway traffic control. Motorists depend on traffic control devices to avoid collisions and travel safely to their destinations. Number 1. Traffic signs. Traffic signs are the most extensively used form of traffic control in the United States. More than 55 million traffic signs in the nation's roadside. They provide information about speed limit and speed and road conditions. They direct traffic along certain routes and to specific destinations. By using signs, traffic control planners tell drivers what to do and what to watch for and where to drive. Number 2. Pavement markings. Pavement markings separate opposing streams of traffic and direct vehicles into proper positions on the roadways. For example, pavement markings delineate turn lanes and intersection establishes no passing zone. White and yellow paint is customarily used for pavement markings. Reflective devices are more flexible at night and are used in some locations to mark lanes and other significant places on the road. Number 3. Traffic signals. Traffic signals are installed to permit safe movements of vehicles and pedestrians at busy intersections. The light signals are probably the most easily recognized traffic control device. At busy intersection in a large city, a traffic signal may control the movement more than 100,000 vehicles per day. Traffic signals direct streams of vehicles and a pedestrian where to go, stop, or proceed with caution. The signal increase the traffic handling capacity of most intersections. They work independently on timers or connect to computer controlled system that operates over several intersections. 4. Priority control. In one of the oldest methods of traffic control, one form of transportation is given priority by restricting or banning other forms of transportation. In the 1st century BC, Roman Emperor Julius Caesar banned wheel traffic from Rome during daytime, which allowed pedestrians and horse riders to move freely around the city. Some modern cities ban or restrict truck travel through certain neighborhoods. Number 5. Restraints. As an alternative to banning traffic, traffic control planners use devices that discourage heavy use of route. Island built in the centers of intersections force drivers to proceed slowly. Speed bumps discourage high-speed commuting through residential neighborhoods. Concrete median strips prevent vehicles from making turns except at intersections. Bus lanes and high occupancy vehicles or HOV lanes exist in many urban areas. Only specified types of vehicles, primarily those carrying several occupants vehicles, can use these lanes. By giving priority to high occupancy vehicles, transportation planners encourage carpooling and reduce congestions. So next topic is all about traffic signs. Traffic signs, like traffic signal lights and road marking, used to convey quickly and accurately the wide range of information needed by road users, particularly vehicle drivers, and to promote a safe and efficient use of the road system. Traffic signs refers to any device mounted on portable support whereby a message is conveyed by means of words or symbols, officially installed for the purpose of regulating, warning, or guiding traffic. Traffic signs are installed to serve following functions. Number 1, to control traffic. 2, to safeguard the flow of traffic. 3, to expedite traffic, and lastly, to guide traffic and motorists. Standardid Standardization of traffic signs shall conform to the standard set forth in the erection and display of standard road sign and markers as prescribed by the DPWH as to shape, color, dimension, shape, size, height, lettering, or symbol. Traffic signs shall be installed only under public authority or by the official having jurisdiction for the purpose, and it shall not bear any commercial advertisement. A thorough knowledge of traffic signs, signals, road, and pavement markings is necessary to all drivers. Every motorist must be able to recognize and obey them without hesitation, even with the absence of traffic police officer. Letter A. Historic, histor, has, historical background. Historical background. In Britain, early signpost was erected by private individuals at their own expense. In 1648, parishes were required by law to place guideposts at crossroads. In 1733, these and mileposts were required to be erected and maintained by turnpike trusts. The Motor Car Act of 1903 made local authorities responsible for placing certain warning and prohibitory signs. With increased international travel after World War II, discussions took place in the United Nations on the introduction of international traffic signs. However, it was not until 1965 that United Kingdom signs were changed to conform to the European system. In 1995, it was estimated that there were 2,500,000 signs and signals, 850,000 road markings, and 7 million road studs on the roads in England alone. On the other hand, the United States adopted the sign in the 1970s and developed a set national standards for sign, color, shape, and usage. On June 6, 1973, the Philippines, through PD Presidential Decree 207, declared as part of the local laws of the Philippines the UN Vienna Convention on Road Traffic Signs, Markings, and Signals. The participating countries of this convention have agreed to accept the system of traffic road signs, signals, and symbols and road markings described in said convention, and to adopt the same facilitate international road traffic and to necessary to safety. B. International traffic signs. As plain in the Vienna Convention, the system of traffic sign and signals which which it has prescribed is based on the use of shapes and colors characteristic of each class of sign, and whenever possible on the use of graphic symbol rather than inscription, with few exemptions, one of which is the stop sign of the United States. These basic sign shapes are: number one, round and red sign. Regulates the movement of turning and passing traffic regulations. 2. Round back yellow sign. A warning that you are approaching a railroad crossing. 3. Equilateral triangle, red signs. A sign at the intersection directing drivers to yield the right of way to vehicles in the road being crossed. 4. Eight-sided octagonal red and white stop sign. The most popular and understood sign by all tongues and colors. And lastly, triangle red and black sign. Approaching a danger zone, hill, slope, winding area, and others.